Like, ultimately, I know I shouldn't have cheated, and it's something that, you know, has haunted me for a long time. Me and that person's like relationship, it was really tarnished because of what I did, and it's nothing that I'm proud of, and it kind of sucks that I did it because, you know, I lost a friend, most importantly, but it's rough.
She's sweeter than a honey bun. I'ma call her honey bun. I've been looking for you. Baby, where you from?
Hey guys, welcome back. First things first, if you haven't already done so, please click that subscribe button. Thank you in advance. As you can see by the title of this video, I have some explaining to do. So let's just jump right in. So recently on Instagram, I kind of had this poll, and I was asking my followers some relationship type questions and getting their feedback and their answers about it. And so I told them, you know, at the end of the video, at the end of the poll, you know, I would make a video answering all these questions, and that's what I'm about to do. So let's just jump right in. So the first question that I asked was, do you believe that you have the power to change a man or a woman? And a lot of y'all said no, and I completely agree with that. I personally don't feel like someone has the power to change someone. If someone wants to change, they'll do it. Like, you can't force someone to do something that they don't want to do. And I stand behind that statement wholeheartedly. Like, can you be friends with benefits without catching feelings? A lot of y'all said no, and I agree with that. Somewhere or another, someone is going to catch feelings. No matter if y'all talked about this, if y'all went through everything, someone's going to catch feelings with one or the other. And it's going to be a big mess. So, you know, situationships just aren't my thing. So I just, no thank you. Is it possible to maintain a friendship with your exes? And a lot of y'all said no. I'll read some of the responses that I got from this one. Somebody said it depends on the situation. Someone else said niggas just don't know when to let it go. That's very true. Someone said it may not be the same, but it's possible with appropriate boundaries, and I agree with that. I feel like if you and your ex were friends before the situation, there's no reason why you can't be friends after the situation. You need to set boundaries for each other, basically, at the end of the day. Someone else said, yep, when it's over, it's over. No need to be bitter and lose a friend. I agree with that. And someone also said, if you both are on the same page and you moved on, then it's just a healthy friendship, and that's very true. I agree with that. I'm still friends with my ex. Like, we're still cool. We can talk, have conversations, but that's not something that we do normally. Like, it'll be like, hey, how are you? How's life? Great. I'm proud of everything that they're doing. You know, that's just it. You know, we grown. If your partner cheated on you, would you take them back? A lot of y'all said hell no, and I think a lot of y'all are lying. I asked for responses on this one too, and some of y'all said depends on what kind of cheating, if it was physically, emotionally, and if both parties were willing. If you cheat, you cheat. Like, that's just how I see it at the end of the day. Someone said only if we had kids. Now, I'm just personally me, I'm not gonna take you back. If you cheated on me and we had kids, that's just it. Like, no thank you. Because obviously you didn't have respect for the family, so why should I have respect for you? And I'm really saying this, and this video is about how I cheated on my boyfriend, but we'll get to that. Someone else said it depends on the situation. It's never justifiable, but people aren't perfect. That's very, very true. And someone said because I'd be in jail. Big jail. Now, big fella, I really hope that, you know, if you get cheated on, you don't go out and kill somebody, because I'm not posting your bail. Sorry. Have you ever been cheated on, and how did it change your outlook on love? A lot of you guys said yes. I personally have been cheated on. It sucks. You kind of look at yourself differently. You kind of feel like, is it my fault? Like, is there something that I didn't do or that I wasn't doing? Someone said no, it didn't change their outlook on love, but some people just aren't ready to love, and that's not your problem. That's very true. Someone said it didn't change their outlook on love. It just made them feel like, are they really good enough? And that's totally understandable. Someone else said definitely it made me realize that I need to love myself more and make myself more of a priority before all things. That's very, 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 very true. If you aren't confident as a person, like, things like getting in a relationship can really kind of, you know, mess with you and mess with your spirit, and you don't need that. And someone else said absolutely, it taught me that even the person you trust the most can't betray you. Very true. Personally for me, I was on both sides of the table. I've been cheated on and I cheated on somebody. Yes, so crazy. Have you ever cheated on someone? And a lot of y'all said no. Yeah, so I cheated before. I cheated on my boyfriend. This was a long time ago. And he's currently my ex-boyfriend, so like we're not together anymore. But it was a very long time ago. I wouldn't say that I have like regrets because everything happens for a reason, but I was very young and I was very dumb and I was very naive. And you know, it was really stupid and it's not something that I'm proud of, but I did it. I've learned from my mistakes and it's something that I wouldn't do again. But a lot of the stuff that has happened between me and that person, it's just been kind of rough, kind of trying to create a friendship with them. So hey, you know, I apologize for cheating. That's something that I never have done ever again in my life. Karma really bit me in the ass for cheating when I was younger, and I've been through so many like relationships. I was just hurt and I just put up this guard and I was just like, F men, don't want to be with them, scared them all. But you can't really live like that, so don't cheat. Would you stay with someone just because you guys have history? A lot of y'all said no, and a lot of you guys are lying. Me personally, I have stayed with someone because we did have history. It wasn't the best thing that I could have done, but I just knew because I had invested so much of my time, so much of my effort in him, that we just needed to be together no matter what. And that shouldn't be the case in those types of situations. Like, it just shouldn't. Another question that I asked was, do you believe in soul ties? And a lot of you guys said yes. And I kind of asked people for the reasoning. Someone said soul ties are so real. A song, a memory, and a place can attach with a human. That's very true. And I believe when you have sex with someone and you do like create that like intimate relationship with each other, like a piece of you goes to them and a piece of them goes to you, and you carry that with you for your entire life. Even though like you do get over someone and you guys aren't together anymore, like you still have a piece of them with you and they still have a piece of you with them. So hey, that's just my take on it. If given the opportunity to go back and fix things in your past relationships, would you do it? A lot of you guys said no. I asked why or why not. Someone said yes because I miss my nigga. Another person said everything happens for a reason, otherwise you wouldn't have lessons. That's very true. Someone said they ended for a reason. I learned the lesson, no need to dwell on the past. Someone else said it probably would end up the same because you can't fix events, but you can fix events, but you can't fix that person. That's very true. Me personally, because of that whole cheating fiasco, if I could now, like having the knowledge and everything that I have now, go back and tell myself like, don't do that, you're an idiot, I would do that. But as far as like fixing relationships or nothing like that, I wouldn't go back in the past and fix anything, because everything happened for a reason, and it's, you know, made me a better person. It's made me think differently and things like that. So is having a relationship with God an important part of a relationship? A lot of you guys said yes. I wholeheartedly believe in that. I believe having a great relationship with God is something that, you know, is important for everybody to have. Some people, you know, may not believe in the same things as you do, but at least having like a strong spiritual connection with something or someone, you know, just having that connection is very important. Another question that I asked was, would you partake in a long distance relationship? Yes or no? A lot of you guys said yes. I did ask for reasonings for this one too. Someone said not anymore, they suck. But they require a lot of patience and communication. Very true. Someone said trust is all you need. No. You do need trust, but that's not all you need. Sorry. If you love someone and you're willing to work on everything, distance ain't nothing but a number. Very true. And someone said naturally the type of person who needs space, so it works for me. Me personally, I'm in a long distance relationship right now. My boyfriend is in the Ukraine. It really sucks. I hate having to FaceTime him every single day. Like, I miss being able to be like, hey, come over, let's go get some tacos or some margaritas or something like that. But it's just something that I'm dealing with. We have a good line of communication between each other and a good line of trust. So everything is working out, and he'll be back in January. So, hey. Would you date someone if they had a kid? And a lot of you guys said yes. My boyfriend has a child. She's the cutest thing ever, and I love her. But it's not for everyone. If you don't have strong communication, strong trust, if you don't have a strong relationship, period, it's not going to work. I'm not going to lie. In the beginning of our relationship, there was a lot of insecurities on my part, especially with like him having a child, you know, him having like a decent relationship with like the child's mother. It did kind of make me insecure, but we've talked about those things and we have a great relationship now, so hey. I asked, is it a problem if a woman pursues a man? I personally don't see a problem with a woman trying to pursue a man. Like, if it's something that you want, go get it. But hey, it's not for everybody. I asked, is the idea of marriage still alive or is it slowly dying? And a lot of you guys said it was alive. Me personally, just like with our generation and a lot of the stuff that everyone does, I'm not gonna say it's dying, but it's not like the first thing somebody, you know, is thinking about. Like me personally, I do want to get married. I do want to, you know, have a husband, have a family and all of that. But my main concern is having doctor in front of my name. Like marriage and all that other stuff will fall into place after I do what I need to do. So hey, are you against having sexual relationships before marriage? And a lot of y'all said, do you, boo? If you're grown and you're comfortable with doing that, by all means go and do it. But if it's something that you're not ready for, do not do it. Great, glad we had that talk. And if you're doing it, be safe. Another question was, would you date an older man or woman? And I put like a little thing at the bottom. It was like 5 to 10 years. And a lot of y'all said y'all date older people. Me, I have a boyfriend, but I want a sugar daddy. I'm very expensive, so you know what's up. All right. Another question that I asked is there someone that you want to be with but you can't? And it was 50-50. And some of y'all who voted yes, I'm shook and I really want to ask y'all why, but you know that's y'all business. And I asked y'all for some responses. Someone said Chris Brown is too far away. Girl, Chris Brown is fine. Someone said everything you want is not good for you. Very, 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 very true. So yes. Someone said they're in a relationship. Yes, it's like leave it alone. Don't do it. Is money an important part of a relationship? And the majority of votes was money isn't everything. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and be like, no, money isn't everything. Like, I personally don't want to date anyone that's broke. Sorry. Like, I'm not saying that you have to have money, but I don't want to have to go out and buy everything and do this and do that for us and you're not doing the same. Yeah. My other question was, would you date or have you dated outside of your race? And a lot of you guys voted yes. I was kind of surprised about this. And I asked why or why not. Someone else said, I feel like they won't like me. You don't know if they don't like you until you try, so shut up. And someone said their parents are against it. That's kind of rough, but you know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Have you ever kept dealing with somebody even though you knew they weren't good for you? And a lot of y'all voted guilty, and I'm guilty of that too. Like, you may know someone's not good for you, but depending on, you know, how much time you've invested in them and how much y'all have done and how much history y'all have together, kind of can keep you in a situation where you just aren't flourishing and you aren't growing. But you have to sit yourself down and talk to yourself and be like, okay, well, obviously this is not working for me. I'm not growing. I'm not benefiting anything from this. So it's time to go. But a lot of y'all won't do that. So somebody told me I was asking too many questions. Well, why did you answer it? If I was asking too many questions, block me. So are looks and body size important to you when it comes to finding or being with your significant other? And a lot of you guys said yes. To me, looks aren't everything, but I don't want to date someone who I don't find attractive. So take it how you want to. Do you feel like people are quick to get into relationships or situationships because they don't like to be alone? And a lot of y'all voted yes. I completely agree with that. A lot of y'all don't know how to be alone. And y'all just jump into situations and relationships that y'all aren't ready for and y'all aren't prepared for. And in the end, it messes up the connection that you and the other person had. Before you try and be with somebody else, you need to learn how to be comfortable with yourself. You feel me? Like, don't try and depend on somebody else for your happiness when you aren't happy with yourself. Come on now. Can I get an amen? Amen. All right, thank you. I asked, have you ever been in a situationship and how did it turn out? A lot of you guys said you have been in a situationship. I have too. I'll read some of the responses. Someone said a damn mess. Girl, I understand. Someone said the worst. It's not worth it. Someone who truly values you will show it. No half-ass. I agree. Someone said it turned into their 5-year relationship, so I'm happy for them. Someone else said that, like, basically were hurt and bitter because of the situation. However, that's probably because they love too hard. when getting into a situationship, you have to understand that either that person is going to get with you or they aren't. But you have to understand that, I mean, you didn't lay it out there giving them ultimatums like, be with me or we can't do nothing at all. Like, if you're giving that person everything that comes with a relationship and you're not in a relationship, what makes them want to be in a relationship with you? All right. This is a very, very important question. If a guy or a girl tries to talk to you and you curve them, is it okay for them to start talking to your friend or somebody else that you know? And a lot of y'all said fair game, and a lot of y'all are lying, because y'all know the second that somebody who try to talk to you or whatever tries to talk to your friend, you're gonna be like, well, they used to talk to me and I don't think you should talk to them because they used to talk to me. Well, in reality, you curved them. Like, y'all really get on my nerves with that. Like, just let bygones be bygones. Don't block somebody else's blessings because you blocked your own. Okay? Just let it be. Just be grown about it. Just let them do what they gotta do. If they try to talk to you, you was just like, oh no, you ugly, bye. Don't be mad when they try to talk to your friend. So hey, get over it. I got a question from someone. They had asked, I'm in a long distance relationship. How do you advise to keep the spark between me and them? Being in a long distance relationship, I'm not gonna lie to you, it sucks. It's the little things that count in a long distance relationship. You know, just remembering that, you know, that person has a test coming up and you text them for that test and telling them good luck. Or, you know, just telling them good morning, I love you. Things like that. Like, it's really the little things, and you have to learn how to make time for that person. And it's very hard, I'm not gonna lie, especially like in my situation. My boyfriend is in the Ukraine and I'm here in the States, so when I'm going to sleep he's waking up, and when I'm waking up he's going to sleep. So we've had to try and kind of find some type of rhythm where, you know, I'll call him between work or he'll call me in between classes or when he gets done. But it's very rough. Don't let things change just because there's distance in between y'all. So whatever like y'all were doing while that person was here, like, don't stop just because they left. You feel me? I'm glad. But yeah, that is the conclusion to the video. I don't want y'all saying nothing about, you know, oh my gosh, she used to cheat. This is a long time ago. I don't know if the person who I cheated on is gonna watch this video. Don't advocate cheating. Karma is very real. I will tell you that, so don't do it. And, you know, if this is something that y'all want me to do more of, let me know. But I hope everyone has a great rest of the month, a great next month. I will try to post videos more often. It's been really hectic with everything that's been going on. But, you know, I'm going to sit down, have a come to Jesus meeting, and, you know, present a little more to y'all. But I love you guys for sticking in there with me. And, you know, stay tuned, keep watching, and keep supporting. Bye, guys.